Hi everyone, I am here with my July monthly journal. I want to take a moment to say thank you to those of you who have been following my journey of making monthly journals for over 2 years now. I love these journals. They are the way that my brain thinks. I love being able to take a journal, use it for a month, and then put it away. But I have some exciting news to share with you, so if you'll hang in there with me, I'll show you what I've got in here. Then I'm going to show you, we're going to actually take a little walk down memory lane and look through my previous 6-month binder, and then I've got another exciting announcement. For the last 6 months of 2020, I have decided to use the Prima Marketing Tales of You and Me paper pad. This is by Frank Garcia. I love this paper pad. It is so soft and romantic. So this was the one I had, and I picked that. I'm going to put that away real quick. Then I did go ahead and make my July journal using one of the pieces from the paper pad. I went ahead and put lace on the spine. This is a Tim Holtz die cut. I looked for a long time and finally somebody actually had it for sale on Etsy. If things are no longer for sale, keep looking. Stuff is out there. People are reselling it. These are just 2 fake pearls that I've stuck on there. So because this was already so gorgeous, I kept my cover simple. Again, it's made with coffee dyed papers that are acid neutral. It's 28-pound hammer mill. I like to use that heavier weight because then it's a little bit easier for me to use. I'm suddenly into using fountain pens. This makes it more fountain pen friendly by using a heavier weight paper. Some of the stickers in here, so some of the ideas that I've done a whole lot of different things in here to give you maybe some ideas on how to decorate your personal journals. I never put any pockets or ephemera in them because these are strictly for writing for me personally. Obviously, you do what you want on yours, but I love that. These are actually stickers that I have from, she goes by Planning Janny on Instagram. This is a cute little magnetic bookmark, so that will keep my place. I have already written for July 1st in here. One of the ideas is to simply do some stamping. I use Distress ink for that. It's easy to write over that as well. I have some tracing paper in here. I've done some stenciling. I did some layering where I love flips, so I'm always putting flips in there. I have a little bit of extra writing room when I do that. These are some die cuts. That's a coffee dyed doily. That's what that is. Put that in there. I have some of this antique French music. This is not a printable. These are really fun. This is 3 different kinds of lace that I've glued together to add some dimension to this flip. More stenciling, more stamping. I love this stamp set. I sure do wish I could remember what it was called. This even comes out of it. Here's some genuine French ephemera in here. I do like including these extra papers just to keep it more feeling like a junk journal. I have some Edith Holden in here, some more stenciling, more stamping, more of the layers. Oh, and that's stenciling. I also did some edging. I have this rose edge punch. So I punched the edges, so I could punch the edges of this. Some people I've seen punch the edges of their pages. I do love doing a lot of stenciling. You may have noticed that. And that is the end of my July journal. This is what I designed for my first half of the year for 2020. So this is 6 months worth of journals. I use the Darcel collection for everything. The Darcel collection is what I used for all of my journals, as well as the binder that I made. On the back, let's go to the very back, It says everything is figure outable, and I've added this because the backs of books should neither be blank nor boring. I included the year. This is using, again, the Tim Holtz die cut. This is actually some of the paper that also is from the same paper pad. On the cover, I simply did some collaging, lots of different layers. These are all pieces out of that collection, as well as these little accent jewels. From scrapbook.com, I was able to order all of those things. I've been using them all year. I loved adding some lace. Probably the only thing I didn't throw on here is a dangle. I usually throw something, if I'm using lace, I'll pin something hanging off of it. That's not to say I may not go back and add something, but for right now I didn't do that. This is a 3.5-inch spine. Yes, it's about 3.5, 3.25, between 3 and 3.5 inches. I'm not sure I ever do it quite the same every time. I used ribbon for the ties to tie all of my journals in. Then real quickly we'll take a look. Here's January. Lots of writing. February looked like this. Let's see if we can get down. Here's March. So one of the things I love, you'll notice this paper pack has lots of colors. So we have the burgundy, the navy, the white. Then in April, I did a dashboard for it. We have this beautiful light brown. Then we have this darker brown for May. And then I went back and did one more in navy blue, which is actually different from this navy blue, for June. I have completely filled them up. Again, like I said, I love to use stickers. So I used stickers throughout that one. Back here, I used stickers from the Darcel collection. I could get stickers that came with it. This one I didn't hardly decorate at all. I simply dated them and began writing. That's one of the things I love, is there's so many different ways to be creative with these different journals. Now, on to the exciting news. I have been working on a class that will show you how to make your own journal, your own monthly journals, a reusable book cover, and I'm going to go ahead right now and put my journal inside of my reusable book cover. I simply tie these in with this one. This time I use seam binding. Sometimes I use seam binding. Sometimes I use ribbon. This class will go over all the different ways that you can make your own reusable book cover, as well as, and if you want it to be matching, you can make a matching binder. So this is my binder that will go with this set, and every month that I finish another journal, I will simply add it into here. So again, I used avocado dyed seam binding for this set. You will see how to make these different covers like this, as well as how to make the journal and how to make your own. And then I also showed how I decorated each of these. This one's a little bit decadent. I really gilded the lily for this one. But I also show you how to make this cover and do something a little bit more simple. If you're interested in a class that gives you lots of options, that's one of those things that I've done. So I hope you've enjoyed this little flip through. I am working currently on this class. I've finished all the filming. I still need to edit it and get it up. I haven't even decided where I'm going to host it. It's looking more like it'll be on Teachable, so keep an eye out. I will do another walkthrough of what will be included. I'll tell you a little bit more about what all is included in that class for you. So keep an eye out. I'm hoping to have this uploaded by July 5th or 6th, somewhere in there of 2020. So if you're watching this video later, this class is already up. Yay! I hope you've enjoyed my July journal. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at my reusable book cover, as well as my future binder and my 2020 first half of 2020 binder. I hope I've inspired you to be creative today.